Hi everyone, it's Shazzy. I thought I'd do a foundation review on a couple of my foundations that I like at the moment. I am liking 4 foundations at the moment, and I alternate between all of them depending on, what day it is or what I feel like. Mostly every day for work I use Estee Lauder Double Wear Light, because this stays on my face, doesn't rub off, doesn't get shiny. I don't have to keep looking at my face every 5 minutes, although I have like a mirror at my desk that I do look at my face anyway. But at least it stays on all day, and if I have to meet somebody after work, or I know, great, I look fantastic and it's going to last through the evening. So this is my favourite foundation, I have to say. Really, really lovely. I mean, the original Double Wear for me is too thick, too chalky, too much. This is it's almost like a moisturiser. It's very much like MAC Face and Body, the feeling of it. It feels a bit wetty when it goes on, but once you put that powder on top, it's set for life. It just doesn't budge. It's lovely. So that's that one. I also love Laura Mercier Silk Cream. Now, I got this because Juicy Star 07, Blair Fowler, she spoke about this as her favourite foundation and also her sister's favourite foundation. And when she talked about this foundation, I was just, the way she described it and how it worked for her, and she's got oily skin and I've got oily skin as well, I thought, wow, I have got to try this. So the second I saw her review, I was like, I'm going out to buy it. It's like £33 and it's a teeny weeny tiny little tube, and I thought £33, this better be good. Now, it says luminous coverage, the ultimate in flawless natural coverage, light diffusing formula offering advanced light reflection properties which cause fine lines and wrinkles to optically vanish. Laura has created an innovative foundation that delivers flawless, buildable coverage in a long-wearing, rich, hydrating base. Now, when you read this and you've got oily skin, you think, oh my god, no way. But since she wears it, I thought, I'm going to give it a go. Now, this takes a lot of getting used to. I mean, this took me a long time to get used to. I've tried it with fingers, brushes, sponges. I've tried it with everything, and what I find about it is that, okay, the coverage is fantastic. It looks brilliant on photos, really natural. You don't get the sort of white flash, but it gets shiny in like an hour. If I wore this to work, the minute I get to work, I'll be shining. I mean, you have to blot several times, and I've tried it with numerous powders. Prep and Prime, Mineralize, Matte. Lancome's matte. I've tried it with everything, and I find it works the best with Mineralize. They mould together a lot better, the MAC Mineralize. And it can look really make-uppy, like you've got 10 ton of makeup caked on your face. So by the end of the day, you look like, you're just caked in it, and that really bothers me. So a little does go a long way. You really need to just use a small amount. So now, recently, I've started to use this again, and I'm using Beauty Blender. And I've been putting a small amount on the back of my hand, taking my dry Beauty Blender, you're supposed to dampen it, but I use it dry, swipe it across the foundation, and I lightly spread it all over my face. This gives me the thinnest possible ever application of this. And then I set it with Mineralized Skin Finish, and it looks gorgeous. And that's the only way I can wear it. Yes, it does get shiny, but so what? I'll blot 100 times if I have to. It does look beautiful. And I normally wear this for weekends. When I don't want to put loads of makeup on my full face, I'll kind of just wear this. But I did actually wear this out to a pub last weekend. I thought, I'm going to wear this. And I was conscious that, oh my gosh, am I shining? When you're standing there and you're talking to somebody like, oh my god, am I really shiny? Is my nose a shining beacon? Oh my god, better go to the bathroom and check. I did have to go to the bathroom like 3 times to blot my face, which is a bit annoying. But it looked nice. So that's that. Revlon Colour Stay. Oily combination. Now, I don't know if you can see, but I've got like this much left. And I have never gone through a foundation like this in my life. I mean, I use it 2-3 times and I've finished with it. You know, it's not... But I have I have really used this. I have loved this. I've worn this on a 16-hour flight, rubbed my face, come off, been in like 90-degree heat, and it's still been on my face. And I arrived at my destination, and my aunt was like, "Gosh, you're looking well." And I thought, what, even after a 16-hour flight? Wow, that's pretty good. I really do love this. And it doesn't bother me that it doesn't have a pump. Like, I can control the amount that comes out. And I love the smell. I love it. It's so clean. I enjoy smelling this on my face. I just love it. And it feels cooling on my skin, and I feel like, oh, nice. It is really nice. I use 180 Sand Beige, which is actually the most fantastic match for me. So I'm kind of stuck between this and Estee Lauder. But I've been using the Estee Lauder, and I haven't used this for ages. I think I used this on Christmas Eve. I do really like this. This does make you look bright and lovely, and you look smooth. You don't get any sort of scraggly bits, chalky bits. I hate it when the foundation goes all chalky. So this really is a good foundation. And for £12, that is good. Rather than, I mean, foundations these days, goodness gracious. I mean, how much do they want to charge for them? So, really good. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Now, this has been raved about in InStyle magazine and by everybody under the sun. I got this in October on my birthday with my birthday money because I thought, I've got to try this. People are raving about this. I've got to try this. So, of course, I go to the counter. You try it on the side of your face. You go, wow, fantastic, great. Get the matching powder, as I love to get powders that match. It's nice, but again, it's very sheer coverage unless you really, put it on with fingers. It's shiny as hell. I mean, even with a powder on top, it shines like a shining disco ball. It's great if you're like really tired and hungover and dry and need some sort of glow. That's what it's good for. It's great for if you're going to go for lunch with someone. Oh, I'm just going to pop out for lunch. It's good for that. It does not last all day. I wore this to work today, and literally by lunchtime it was like off my face. And I hate that. When you go to the bathroom, you're like, where's my makeup gone? My face has eaten it. So, that really annoys me. It's not worth the hype at all. Maybe for you, maybe for some people, maybe it's your best foundation ever, but for me, it just doesn't work. I mean, it disappears off my nose completely by the end of the day. Sides of my face gone. If your skin's like perfect and amazing and you're not like an oiler, then yeah, it might be great for you, but for me, no. I only wear this if I'm like really tired. So I look a little bit awake. So yeah. And last but not least, Chanel Double Perfection Natural Matte Powder Makeup. Now, you can't get this in England. You can just get Matte Lumiere Luminous Powder Makeup. But you can't get this Double Perfection. They don't have it on the British Chanel website, and they don't have it on the counters. This is an American thing. Now, I heard about this through Cupcake Kisses, and I love her. She's absolutely gorgeous. And when she said, this is the foundation I wear, I was like, right, have to have that. Where am I going to get it from? eBay. That's where I got it from. I got the same colour as her. Suede. 115 Suede. I think that's the same colour. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it with the sponge thing. You apply it. I apply it to my face with the sponge. I don't know whether this is the thing with me. Like, I don't know whether to swipe it across my face, pat it across my face, use it wet, use it dry. I've tried all different variants of it. My face just seems to eat this up. It just disappears. I don't know how this is a foundation, because I will put it on and by lunchtime, the centre of my face, there's some makeup, but the sides, it's all gone, or absolutely gone. I've tried it wet. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't give me enough coverage at all. I think you'd have to really pile this on to get any coverage. I mean, I've got really large pores here, and the usual blemishes. And I'm really annoyed because I want to love it. You know when you want to love something and you'll try it 100 times till you love it? Like, I keep going to this, I'm going, come on, today I'm going to love this. If I'm having a good skin day, I'll go, right, I'm going to love this, and I'll try it, and it's just, by the end of the day, I'm like, oh, rubbish. So I just keep this in my bag for touch-ups, basically. That's all I'm going to use it for. I'm going to give up on the thought of using it as a full coverage foundation because it's just not working for me. I'm going to use it on top of other foundations. But, you know, it's good to have. So, those are my favourite foundations, or the foundations I currently own. Yeah, let me know how you apply. I'm really intrigued about how people apply their foundations and what foundations they use. I mean, I'm like nuts about it. I mean, someone will come into work, I'm a receptionist, and like other girls will come to the desk and I'll go, oh my god, what foundation are you using? And they'll go, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I go, but how do you apply it? Do you apply it with the fingers? Do you apply it with the brush? You know, they think I'm mad, but I'm generally intrigued because we're all after the perfect complexion. If I see someone with a great complexion and their foundation looks how I would like mine to look, I will always ask. So, you know, there we go. Anyway, that was my foundations, and that's about it really. Okay, see you soon, bye.